Hello Standard 7. Your Arun sir going to teach you Maths chapter perimeter and area, and it is part 4. We have discussed that if means area of triangle we were discussing, and we have discussed that if base is given and height is given, then area of triangle is equal to half into base into height. If three sides are given, measurement of three sides are given, then we have discussed about Heron's formula, means we have to find the semi-perimeter S, and that is equal to sum of three sides divided by 2, and in that case area of triangle is equal to root over S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. That part is clear. Now suppose this is a right angle triangle. Okay, A, B, C, and this is the sine of 90 degree, and a triangle whose one angle measures 90 degrees is called as right angle triangle. We are looking. Suppose this is 20 centimeter and this is 10 centimeter, and you are asked to find the area. Dear children, this is the base, this is perpendicular. So area will be equal to half into base into height, and perpendicular is the height. So it will be equal to half, base is 20 and height is 10. 2 tens are 20, 10 tens are 100 centimeter. So if such type of question is given, you can easily find. But think of base is given, what perpendicular is not given and hypotenuse is given. Then how will you find? Let us see question number 7. 2. Exercise 1C, question 7.2. Question is, find the area of right triangle. Area of right triangle if perpendicular is equal to 66 centimeter, base is equal to 6 centimeter, and hypotenuse that is equal to 10 centimeter. And dear children, you are knowing that suppose this is a triangle, right angle triangle, 90 degree, ABC. This is the base, 6 centimeter, and this longest side in a right angle triangle, or the side opposite to 90 degree, is the hypotenuse, and this hypotenuse is 10 centimeter, and you are asked to find the area. First we will find the height, this perpendicular, and we will use which theorem? Pythagoras theorem. So what is Pythagoras theorem? That h square means hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square and plus base square. Understood or not? Hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Our hypotenuse is 10. So let me write here 10 square. Perpendicular is not given. Let me write p square. And base is 6 square. Leave p square here. 10 square means 100. P square and plus 36. Now let us solve it. Leave p square here. Then what will happen? 100 minus 36 is equal to p square. Or it will be 64. 64 is equal to p square. And what I have told, if we will remove square from here, then root over 64 will be there. I have removed a square from here, and we are knowing 64 means 8 square. 8 into 8. So 8 is equal to. So therefore perpendicular is what? Perpendicular we have got 8 centimeter. Now we can easily find area is equal to half into base. Base is 6 into height is 8. 2 3s are and 8 3s are 24 centimeter. Understood or not? And that is the answer. Dear children, once more try to understand. If right angle triangle is there and any of one thing, either base, hypotenuse or perpendicular is removed and is asked to find, we will use Pythagoras theorem. And according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. And this way we find the value of perpendicular AB, that is 8. And when we find the value of 8, we can write that area of triangle is equal to half into base into height. So if such type of question is there, I am sure you will be able to solve. Now, coming to other question, we have discussed that if three sides are given, we can use Gillon's formula. If base and altitude or height is given, then we can find the area of a triangle is equal to half into base into height. Now, if equilateral triangle is there, equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, and we are knowing that equilateral triangle means all the sides are equal. All the three sides are equal. If it is a centimeter, naturally this will be also a centimeter and this will be also a centimeter. Each side are equal. Equilateral triangle are those triangles whose all the three sides are equal. Very clear? And if we are asked to find the area of an equilateral triangle, then area of an equilateral triangle will be equal to root 3 by 4 a square. Root 3 by 4 side square. Okay, or you can write root 3 by 4 side square or side into side, because here A is our side. So we have understood if equilateral triangle is there and we are asked to find the area of an equilateral triangle, we can use this formula. So one question related to this. Let us see question number 8. Exercise 1C, question number 8. Exercise 1C, question 8. What is given? Find the area of an equilateral triangle whose side is 4 cm. 8 1. Side of equilateral triangle is equal to 4 cm. Find the area. We are knowing area is equal to root 3 by 4 a square, and our side is this. means root 3 by 4 into 4 into 4. 1 4 will be cancelled. Root 3 4, or better to write 4 root 3. This way also you can write, or 4 root 3 4 root 3 centimeter square, and that is the answer. Very clear on that. And if, see, one thing is given, use root 3 is equal to 1732. Root 3 it is given that root 3 is equal to 1.732. Then multiply 4 into 1.732, and it will be equal to 6.93 centimeter square. So if we are asked to find the area of an equilateral triangle, we can find. Now let us see question number 10 of this exercise. What is given in question number 10? Let us see. Area of an equilateral triangle is given. Area of an equilateral triangle is equal to 25 root 3 meter square. 25 root 3 meter square. It is given. Find the length of the side. Find its perimeter and altitude. Find its perimeter and altitude, means height. Dear children, let us think about this question. Area of an equilateral triangle is given, and we are asked to find the perimeter and altitude. To find perimeter, we must find the side, and all the sides are equal. So 3 into side will be the perimeter. But before that, let us find the area of an equilateral triangle, which is 25 side. We are knowing that root 3 by 4 a square is equal to area of an equilateral triangle. Just put the values. Root 3 by 4 a square is equal to 25 root 3. Keep a square here only. A square is equal to 25 root 3 into 4 by root 3. Root 3 cancel. 25 fours are 100. A square is equal to 25. Then a is equal to root over 100. And 10 into 10 is 100. We are knowing. So side will be 10 centimeters. That part is clear. Side we have got. Now, if we have got the side, then perimeter will be equal to 3 into side. So 3 into 10 means 30 centimeter or meter, whatever meter square. Perimeter we have got. Now one more question. Find its height. All the three sides are 10 centimeter. Area we are knowing, and height is asked. Use other formula. Half into base into height is equal to area half base, all sides are equal and that is 10 centimeter. Height we are not knowing, area we are knowing, 25 root 3. Keep height here only. Height is equal to 25 root 3 into 2 by 10. 5 5s are 5 2s are 2 2. Means 5 root 3. 5 root 3 meter square. And if you are asked to use 1.732, is it given? So it is not given directly. You can write 5 root 3 meter square. Or if you can multiply 5 into 1.732, you will get the answer. So question number 10 is very clear. We can find question number 10. Now coming to the next question. May I solve the last question or one? See, question number 11 is given in the ratio of base. Take base as 4x and hypotenuse as 5x and perimeter. Okay, let me solve question number 11 also. What is given in question number 11? It is given the ratio of the base and hypotenuse. Ratio of question 11. Ratio of base and hypotenuse is 4:5 and perimeter is equal to 48 centimeter. Find the area. See here, whenever ratio type question is asked, let 4x is equal to base, let base is equal to 4x centimeter and hypotenuse 5x. Now since hypotenuse is given, it means it is a right angled triangle. It is a right angled triangle. See, base is 4x and hypotenuse is 5x and perimeter, sum of all the sides is 48 centimeter. Okay, perimeter is 48 centimeter. We have to find area. Now if this is given, we can use Pythagoras theorem to find the perpendicular. We are knowing h square is equal to b square plus b square. H square is 5x square, b square not given, b square is 4x square, 25x square p square plus 16x square. It means 25x square minus 16x square is equal to p square. It means 9x square is equal to 3a square. Very clear. So, what to do now? P square is equal to 9x square. Remove this. P is equal to root over 9x square. 9 means what? 3 into 3. X square means x into x. So 1 3 and 1 x will come. So this is what? 3x. 3x came or not? We have understood. Now perimeter is given. Perimeter is 48 centimeter. Means sum of all the sides. Since perimeter is equal to 48 centimeter, means 4x plus 5x plus 3x is equal to 48. Or 5 4 9 3 12. 12x is equal to 48, or x is equal to 48 by 12. 12 fours are 48. X is 4. It means what we have got? We have got the base and the height. Therefore, base is what? Base is 4x. 4x. It means 4 into x is 4. 16 centimeter. And height is what? P is what? Height. 3x. It means 3 into 4, 12 centimeter. Now we can easily find the area. Half into base into height is equal to area. So half into base. Base is what? 16. And height is 12. 2 8s are 96 centimeter square is the area of this triangle. Very clear or not? Once more try to understand this question. Dear children, ratio of base and hypotenuse is given. Ratio. And we are perimeter is given. And we are asked to find the area. What we will do? First, whenever ratio comes, take it as a x. Let base is equal to 4x and hypotenuse is equal to 5x. And hypotenuse and base is given, it means it is a right angled triangle. Now, if hypotenuse and base is given, by Pythagoras theorem, we can find the height. And hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Hypotenuse is 5x, and this way we got that perpendicular is 3x. When we got all the sides 4x, 5x and perpendicular as 3x, and perimeter is given, means their sum is 48. This way we got the value of x, and value of x is 4 centimeter. Now if we have got the value of x, 4x means 16 and 3x means 12. We have got the base and height. Okay, and this way we can calculate the area of this triangle. Now, one question from last I will try to solve, and rest I will ask you to solve. Or let it be in the next video we will solve the rest question, and whatever problem you have, clearly mention the exercise number and the question number so that I can solve and I can send in the group. Today up to this much.